Alright, for our second review, we have the Mandalorian. First off, I'm super excited because of the metallic silver bits. But yeah, let's dive straight in. So this was the second helmet I built of the three, and this was the one that I was most excited about, both from a build perspective, from a fan perspective, and just the piece perspective. The highlight of this, and why if I had a choice of all three of these helmets, the one I would buy was by sure the Mando, simply because the metallic silver. It has quite a few of them. And as you can see, in various permutations of different types of pieces, as well as in pretty good quantity. So this one, unfortunately, will last absolutely the least amount of time of the three, in that I'm going to pillage it pretty much instantaneously and take away all of these really, really nice silver metallic pieces to build in other sets. Similar to the other one, this was actually really enjoyable to build. This one has a bit more complexity than the first helmet I built, in that it has a bit more angles that required some fancy techniques, as well as to get the sign here. It has some nice ball joints to kind of get that flap the appropriate way. But again, this is another really satisfying build. I did enjoy it. One thing that I didn't like about this, if I can get that back on, is the actual shape of the front. And I might actually spend some time in seeing if I can modify this slightly. I feel for Mando, his helmet, the thickness here seems a bit thick, while the eye slit here seems about reasonable, but relative to some of the pictures, depending on the angle, it actually seems a bit thicker. So right now it's actually effectively 3 studs wide with a 2x2 tile, and then the rail plates on the outside. So I might actually gonna take a stab at this afterwards and see if I can maybe adjust this somehow to make it a bit more accurate before I take all the fun pictures, or sorry, take all the fun pieces and build with. I also really liked how they did the cheekbones here. Like if you actually watch on the show, it is somewhat like that, and just having the design and the contour and the texture is really nice. I think the one thing that I'm not a huge fan of overall with the helmets is the overall studded look. From a builder perspective, I tend to try to be less overly studly, but at the same time, I can understand as a casual Lego fan or casual Star Wars fan that wants something that is obviously Lego. This is a really, really nice aesthetic. And as you notice with the others, it really does work as a group. But for me, if I were to upgrade this some more, I would have probably tried to tile and curve a lot of this more out. And just kind of keep the base structure the same. So like anyone that's trying or thinking about doing this, if you take this all apart, you could use this and use some of the bows and some cut bows to try to smooth this out, and I think it's worthy of an exercise for those that are thinking of actually keeping this on the shelf. But from a overall perspective, this is still probably my favorite set, or the one that I would personally buy the most, simply because it gives me so many nice new pieces, gives me a lot of nice gray pieces, as well as the lesser known or not overly common rounded light blade piece. that I don't have any of. So this is actually, depending on, again, who you are, it's a great set. Good piece, and it also looks really nice on the shelf for those that are into it. Though, again, I'm probably going to fix this just to see if I can. Join me for the other 2 reviews on the RebelLUG channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!